So hot out. Like, you take one step out and you're like, oh my gosh, it's hot. Like the news was saying, we might, in Boston, they might break the all-time high for like in June. The all-time high temperature for June. It was possible. How is everybody? Hi, Marks. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Matey. Hi, Steedy. It's great balls of fire. That is what it feels like. Hi, Sinky. Hi, Sunlight. Hi, Starfall. Hi, Chris. Hi, Timely Fox. Hi, Catman. Hi, Rebel. Hi, Lucky Shadow. I don't know if the weatherman said it would be 110 degrees. I know there was possibly the heat index would be 110 degrees. I think the heat index is like what it feels like when you add in the humidity and stuff, something like that. It's not technically true temperature. Hi, Plasma. Hi, Seth. Hello, everyone. It's hot everywhere. Hello, Princess Eclipsed. Why doesn't Max talk in Max and Movie? Does he not? Does he not? I know I haven't seen that show in a long time, but does he really not talk? Maybe I remember that. Also, that's nothing to do with the stream, and I feel like we've had this conversation before. Hi, Fuzzy. No, I'd never eat a gift flower. Unless they were specifically for eating. It's not hot for me? Yes, it is! I mean, we got the AC on and the window shades. Ignoring that window, we got the window shades down. So it is nice and cool here, but the second you step outside, it is very hot. It is very hot. What color is a sunburn on a blue horse? It's still red. It would still be red. Because, like, all the blood would still rush to the surface, and I still have red blood. So it would still be red. I was going to talk about other stuff. I'm trying to remember what the other stuff is. Obviously I want to talk about that. Oh, so who saw the announcement for the next summer Stabathon? How many of you saw it? I literally posted on all social media about this. So if you didn't see it, it's a good thing I'm talking about it now. You missed it? You missed it! I posted it everywhere. It's fine, it's fine. So, who here remembers last year's Stabathon? Who remembers last year's? Who was here for last year's? That was a lot of fun. So, for those of you who don't know what the Stabathon is, last year, I took part in the VTuber Summer Slam. The the VTuber Summer Slam is an event to raise money for the charity Gamers Outreach. Gamers Outreach provides video games, volunteers, and of course consoles to hospitals. So hospitalized children can play video games. And the VTuber Summer Slam is a yearly event in summer specifically for VTubers to raise funds. And I was invited last year. And for my charity stream, I did what I called a stabathon. The way it works is, this is an Assassin's Creed, by the way. This is not real life. We're not stabbing anyone in real life. Don't anyone think that. We're not stabbing anyone in real life. But it's an Assassin's Creed. So the way a stabathon works is, you donate $1. I murder one guy in the game for you. You donate $25. I murder 25 dudes in the game in your name. And that's how it works. Every dollar you donate, I have to stab a guy. And we raised quite a bit of money last year from that. It was a lot of fun and we earned a lot of money. So I'm super excited to have our second annual Stabathon! And that is going to be this Sunday, June 29th, 1 o'clock p.m. EST. I took the day off from work specifically to do this. We took the day off from work specifically to do this. Last year we went many hours. I think we went 6, 7, 8 hours. We went for a very long time last year. And hopefully we'll end up going the same amount of time this year. But it's such fun. It's such fun. It really is a lot of fun. So I hope you guys join me on Sunday. Even if you can't donate money, just being there, ups the viewer count, so we're more likely to get discovered by people who can donate money. So that's a lot of fun, and I'm very excited to have you guys there for that. Very, very excited. Exactly, every dollar is a knife in the back of my enemies. So I really hope you guys can join me for that. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Hi, Bumblebee. I feel like there was. That's not important to talk about. Oh, I'm doing good on my to-do list, doing a little better. Very few things left on it. I know I'm not doing bad. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm having a pretty good day. The air conditioning helps, honestly. I love the feeling of air conditioning, and we got the air conditioning, cranked. So I'm very much enjoying the feeling. Yes, if you donate $200, I have to stab 200 dudes. Yes, that is how it works. You donate $200, I have to stab 200 dudes. That is exactly how that works. Yes. Any other questions? Anything else? I'm gonna chug some water. I've been thirsty. But yeah, I got just about everything set up for Sunday. Crank that AC! Oh yeah, I did see what you put in the server, Seth. I did see that. Very nice sign. Alright, I say we get into the game. I did finally install Bobby. So we do get to see chunks outside of what the server normally lets us see. The thing is, when I used it, it definitely took up a significant chunk of GPU to render. I originally tried 64, like the maximum amount. Well, not necessarily the max, maybe I could go further, I don't know. But I did 64, and while it looked cool as shit, I noticed that my GPU in F3 was constantly maxing out. It was like hitting 99, 100, 100, and I'm like, well, that's just running the game without my VTuber model or OBS, and I'm like, that's not great. So I reduced it down to 32, and 32 chunk still looks pretty good, but it does still take a chunk of GPU. Is that allowed on the server? I mean, I don't think that gives you an advantage, Timely Fox. It doesn't render entities. It remembers what the chunks look like. It just remembers where you've been before and remembers those chunks so you can see what they look like. Yeah. What was I talking about? Right, it takes up a chunk of my GPU, so this is kind of a test. This is the kind of a test to see if everything lags the fuck out. This is very much a test to see if everything lags the fuck out or if we're fine. So, no time like the present! Whee! I should look outside my house. Oh, great. How's my GPU looking? Where's GPU on here? Okay, we're not doing bad. GPU utilization. Well, I suppose it can't. My frames are kind of garbage right now. I'll fully admit my frames are a little bit garbage. I'll fully admit the frame rate is a little bit garbage. But we're not getting significant lag, and stream seems to be working fine. Honestly, we've dealt with worse. Just make sure it doesn't explode as soon as I step out of my house. And you, like, loaded the place with sniffers, because of course you did. That is more sniffers. Are these ones named? They're not. I still gotta find out a way... figure out how I'm gonna put that on the cover. I guess they can go into the trees. Yes, more sniffy. I guess these guys can go into trees if they really decide they care about the rain. Actually... No, it's not chunks updating. It's having to render so many chunks. It has nothing to do with chunks rendering... with chunks being updated or teleporting or like any of that. No, it's just that it has to load so many chunks. It has to run so many chunks on my GPU. Plus, remember, I'm streaming and running my VTuber model at the same time. That's why the frames are low. Out here. Let me check my mailbox. Nothing in there. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I guess I have space here. I could fill this in and like build a little shelter. You're thinking Distant Horizons that does that? I mean, it works, I'm sure, similarly. Hang on. Roleplay, so we don't have to keep seeing that. I mean, there's several mods that are supposed to do it. I originally used Farsight. I used that for many years. But I found that it just doesn't work for me now for some reason. Oh, congrats, Thunderfire. I found that it just doesn't work for me for some reason. So then I tried Distant Horizons, but Distant Horizons looked absolutely garbage with my shader pack. Distant Horizon looked utterly garbage with my shader packs. It really fucked with things. So I didn't use that. And now I've tried Bobby, and Bobby seems to work perfectly, so we're using Bobby. Really glad we're finally doing that. So we sorted everything, right? Yeah, I should probably build you something. So I think the best idea would be to fill this in and just build something here to keep this guy dry. I mean, would he rather free roam? I know I have a horse around here that free roams. I have a horse around here, and then they just roam freely. So they're somewhere. Don't know where, but they're somewhere. It was a gift, so, I don't know. I feel like they probably should free roam. You know, he is kind of wild. I mean, he'd be in here, so he'd be safe. Yeah, he looks like the type who'd want to be free. Like, I was so sure last time I had to build him a base, but honestly... I'll just let him walk around. He'll be my... And if he, like... You want stuck, right? Let me make sure Bro ain't stuck. Yeah, Bro can get up there if he really wants to, I'm sure. name tag mobs don't despawn? What does that have to do with anything? Passive mobs don't despawn at all. Like all them, like they're not gonna despawn at all. They're passive. That's not how it works. There you go, buddy. Don't get stuck. Did you immediately get stuck? Come on, buddy. You can make it up. You can do it. He can get up if he wants. Okay, he's going that way. Yeah, but like Bro can move around wherever he wants. If he wants to get under the rain, he can go under a tree. I think it's totally fair to let Sniffy just roam around where he wants. It's a nice gift, though. Let me get rid of all this I put in. Spigot and paper despawns any mob after a while if an area is not built in. I mean, why do you think this server has those? Like, why do you think that's installed? Like, what do those two mods have to do with anything? Let me put these away. Alright. It's not a mob at server side? I know. Mod. M-O-D. Mod. Modification. Shit you download on Mod.win. I know it's server side. It's how most servers work. Well, you don't know that's how it works here. You don't know that you don't know that this particular server has them or has the settings set to that. Like, I've never been told that passive mobs will just despawn. Like, no one has ever mentioned, oh yeah, passive mobs will just despawn on this server. I've been on this server for 3+ years and no one has ever mentioned that to me. And also, you say that happens if an area is not built in. What part of this doesn't look built in to you? I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna be honest, what part of this does not look built in? Okay, now we gotta find snow, because I know what I was working on previously, before I took that kind of break to empty my mailbox last stream. Keeping it here. Yeah. Alright, hang on, let's make more snow layers. You're just saying it for reference? I mean, I don't really... I don't think the server is set up like that. I don't think the server is set up to have mobs despawn. Again, I've been on this server for over 3 years, right? And no one's ever, like, I've never seen that brought up. Like, I've never seen someone say, hey, all my mobs are gone. I just feel like if they had that set to despawn passive mob, I feel like it would have been mentioned somewhere, you know? I just feel like it would have been mentioned somewhere. Like, this is a survival server. People want to keep their non-name tag mobs existing. I feel like just frequently yeeting them out of existence would be an active problem I would have heard of before, you know? Like, even if this server has paper or spigot, like there's no proof that like they necessarily have the server set up like that. Really depends on the mob. Well, I hope that... And look, you play on a survival server. You expect it to play by survival rules. You don't expect your beloved pig to just vanish into thin air one day. So I feel like that would have come up at some point. I really feel like that would have come up at some point. I would have... so much better. How are the frames? Oh yeah, as soon as we were away from all those light sources in the fog, goes right back up. Back to making this winter wonderland. Okay, TNT is off on this server. You can't actually explode stuff with TNT. They don't damage blocks. Right, so I covered all that. Hi, Janiji, for a good reason. Hi, Bonds. Yeah, I get it. Ooh. That tree's broken. We gotta grab some leaves. Hang on. Home. So the first thing we're grabbing is some spruce leaves. The server uses paper, which by default optimizes certain mobs by just spawning unnamed ones. Okay, but that's default. You can change the settings. Like, I don't know. I doubt that the server has passive mobs just despawn on you. Like, I feel like that would have come up. I've been here for like 3+ years. Like, somebody would have complained, hey, my pigs are fucking gone, you know? Someone must, like, I feel like I would have encountered that. What did I come here to get? Right, leaves. I'm doing pretty good, Bronze. They can transport some of that snow over there. The heat is brutal. Hey, it's pretty hot here, too. Passive mobs do not despawn. Hostile ones do unless they're name tagged. But that's like vanilla behavior. They're describing something else. Got some spruce. I messaged some pony over Tumblr last night. She said, we're XD, so it's true love at first sight. Don't want my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the... I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grunts over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your line. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS. With a keychain of Pinky, her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take in changes a two-edged sword. Trying to figure out what's up with this tree. It doesn't really match what's going on here. I think there's bits of an old tree here. I can clear those out. So cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you... I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your line. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. And we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restitch your heart, you'll be just fine. Oh, it's your life, you say, it's all mine. All mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. When a drifter says some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, So cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you... I'm the antonym for the internet. And fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Bum bum ba-dum ba-da bum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum ba-da bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. So what we're doing, for those who haven't been here the past few streams, is we're trying to like basically cover absolutely everything with snow for aesthetic purposes and like property value and stuff like that. Stupid creeper. So first we're doing the ground. If I wasn't being constantly harassed. Fuck, didn't mean to do that. And then we'll do one of the trees. We're doing the ground first. Stupid mobs. Ah! Itch! Itch on my back. Itchy, itchy, itchy. So glad creepers don't leave crater on the server? Me too. Filling in all the creeper holes would be such a pain in the butt. I'm so glad mob griefing is off. Ah, legs falling asleep. Hang on. Swap legs. Swap legs. Ah! There we go. Any good server has mob griefing off. Depends honestly on the server and what experience they're going for. What just happened? You imagine me swinging an axe ever trying to get the mobs away from me and hitting the base of a tree. This is basically what happened. See, I hear a skeleton creeping up on me. It's rather annoying. Where is he? Like, I hears him, but I don't sees him. Whoop, he sees me, I guess. Where is he? Oh, there you are, fucker. Die. You want me to do a stretchy? Fine, we'll do a stretchy. Stretch left. Stretch right. And stretch backwards. Big, beautiful wings. They are rather big, and they are rather beautiful. Takes a lot of care to have wings like these, you know. Spent a lot of money on feather shampoo. Hey, but I need them for my job. I need them to swim. Wing strokes are what let me go very fast. Hydrate? Hydrate's a good idea. It is very warm. My mouth has been a bit dry. I told you guys I upped some of my ADHD meds recently. One side effect is my mouth is slightly drier than it used to be. So I have been drinking a lot more water than before, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Stay hydrated and keep cool. Yes, yes. And an excuse to drink more water is good. At some point, we're definitely gonna need more snow. We use quite a lot of it for stuff like this. We place so many snow layers. Whoop! Skeleton harassing me again. The skeleton harassing me. He's underneath this tree. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff I just picked up. And I hear a Zombo. Die, Zombo. That was a very common side effect with ADHD meds. Yeah. Just something I haven't had for a while. I haven't been on this dose of meds since high school. I do think it's been a very big net benefit to go back on this dose. I am doing very good on this dose. I think it was the right choice to ask about it. Sure, I was a little bit irritable at first, but like, I'm learning how to handle that again. I feel like I'm basically back to equilibrium at this point. Come on, boys, can't you leave me alone? Don't you know the meaning of construction zone? Is so pretty. I love shaders. I love shaders just so much. Shaders are amazing. Robert, which song are you talking about? Makes you wish I was there? I mean, if you have a Java or a Bedrock account, you can join this server. It is a public server. And I let people teleport to me. And just kind of stand near me because that seems to make people happy for some reason. I misplaced when I saw that. Oh. It's my positive aura. Aurora Borealis? At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely in my computer? Yes. May you see it? Sure, it's right there. Oh, the sun's coming up. You're welcome. Alright, that's plenty of seeing. We got to know the place. I'm a blue... Well, I am a blue horse. You have to admit, I steam a good ham. Hell yeah. Now I want hamburgers. Everything you guys do seems to make me want hamburgers. Love me a good burger. Burgers are so yummy. Oh, Gamers Outreach, yeah. Yeah, they're a very good charity. Definitely would love to see you here on Sunday. Gamers Outreach is a very good charity. It's so exciting that they have an event specifically for VTubers. That was great to see. For my autism. The meds are for my ADHD. I don't think I was ever given any meds for autism. I just grew up thinking there weren't really any meds for autism. I feel like you can really... The meds are more for, like, specific autism symptoms. Like, if someone has extreme irritability, you'd give something to mitigate the extreme irritability. there's not really any meds for like autism itself. So the prescription meds I take are for ADHD and anxiety. What time is the Sunday stream? 1 o'clock p.m. EST. Gonna make a trip to the human world to get some burgers. You're assuming that I'm not smart enough to keep a stash in my fridge, so I don't have to go back every day. Assuming I don't just keep some in my fridge. Hi, Brony Gamer. Hi, Pac-Man. This had you already? Hi, Chief. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're gonna have to go get more snow. We could buy it, which would technically be faster, but Heartfang literally built a snow farm with a golem in her attic just for me. So like it feels rude to like not use it. So we'll head there in a bit. Ice noises. Ice noises. Nobody else here, huh? Not yet. You're the first teleport. Minecraft rocks. It really does. Love me the craft. Is it the 90s weather for you? Oh, it's above that. People were saying the high would hit like the 100. Like it's supposed. We have like dangerously high heat alerts and stuff. I keep getting them on my phone. I've been getting them for days. Supposedly it's supposed to hit like 100 in Boston. All right, gotta teleport home temporarily. Thank you, Robert. To be. Like they were saying in Boston, it might beat the all-time high recorded high for Boston in June. My words just mixed together there. It gets up to 130. Is it doing that right now? Or are you talking like that's like the record? I'm assuming you mean that that's like the record. Yeah, 130 is excessive. I'm gonna have to repair this diamond shovel soon too. Silk touch shovel. Yep, still here. That's like the record. That's what I thought. Hey, I appreciate that, Robert. Even if you can't donate money, watching the charity stream. Well, the more people watching the stream, the more likely it is to get pushed out to people. And maybe some of the people it gets pushed out to are people that can donate. So even just showing up is a really big help. I'm keeping an eye on the... Hang on. 161, yeah. Gonna have to repair it sooner rather than later. We're not... like right this exact second, but in like very soon. Keep checking it because I'm paranoid as shit. I know it does have like unbreaking, so that helps a lot. Yeah, see, we still got a bunch. We can keep going. Collecting snow layers. I'm just kinda sitting here. Right, I think now is a good time to repair it. Let me go home and use my anvil. As it was meant to be. This is my destiny. How's my day going? You know what? Pretty good. I think it's going pretty good. I love how everything looks around here. Oh, hang on. I don't need to be carrying one torch. Carrying two feels excessive. I am doing good, Pac-Man. Like I was saying to Robert, I am feeling good. And I like the AC is on, which makes things feel absolutely lovely. Wait. Economy. Did it work? There you go. Full repair. Right, now we're gonna teleport back to where we were and keep going. And we went in the snow and we teleport back and we get more snow and then we go back and we place it and we get more snow back and forth until we're done. Made good progress, honestly, over time. Very nice. Hello, Chief. Is something gonna get constructed out here? Nothing that isn't already here, at least not by me. It's just that the path from Laponyburg to nearby areas comes by here. And I like everything to look absolutely gorgeous because it raises property values. So it's aesthetics and property values that we're making everything look nice for. There's existing buildings around here that my path goes through, so pretty up the area we shall. Looks like I already got over there. Yeah. Looks like there's a little bit over here we never got to. People poo-poo killing on property values, but it really does pay massive dividends. Exactly! Exactly! Aw, thanks for subbing, Robert. I'm glad you like what I do. If people didn't like what I do, like, I wouldn't be here. Like, what would the heck would be the point of doing this if nobody liked what I did? I mean, I guess I could do it for myself. Like, I shouldn't necessarily base my worth on, like, what other people think. But also, you do kind of stream for attention. Like, you don't stream hoping that you get no attention. That ain't how it works. So thank you for being here. Hi, Asshole Knight! I placed a double somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Hi, Blix. Who wouldn't want to give attention to a blue to dang talking horse? Exactly. Exactly. Watch Blue Horse. Enjoy Blue Horse. Forfeit all mortal possessions to Blue Horse. I mean, what? Who said? No one said. Who said what? Hi, Skunk. You hope Val's Harvey was complaining about the one-block-wide path in Laponyburg the other day? That could be my next project. Very possibly. Oh, I'm being harassed. Seems to have triggered an avalanche there. I hate this. I'm gonna dig it up. Ruining all the nice grass here. It's just a slightly bigger cave. Whoops, fuck that up. Now we can leave that one. We'll put it back after. What the heck was that noise? Some of the grass already died. That's fine. It'll spread to fill. It'll go back to normal. There we go. We can still put snow on top of it because the grass will spread regardless. It's 4:27 in the afternoon. 20 missed texts from you. I'm sorry, we're up all night getting friendly with each other. I miss you, it's magic. Staring at the mirror, gonna smile, smile. Don't be late, we got plans. It's time to start a fucking riot, riot. I'm so tired of keeping myself in a box. And I just really don't care, put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Anything so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Fuck the mandated monarchy. Our world now, gotta go fast. Da da dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee dee da da dee da dee da dee da dee da da. Step off, or you're gonna get cut. We ain't got time for your bigoted rut. This is your new warning shot. No, you're not hot. This course is the consequence of the hatred you brought. All we need is some laughter. The world is on fire, and we're at the center of it all. We'll make out till the sun sets, and we'll do crime till we get dead. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria with a mandated monarchy. Our world now, our world now. I don't know what the future holds. We'll figure it all out in time. Da da dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee doy da 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 dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee doy da 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 dee da 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 dee doy da 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 dee doy da 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 dee da da. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Fuck the mandated monarchy. Our world now, our world now, our world now. Yes, you must obey, Blue Horse. I don't know so much about worshipping Blue Horse, because I feel like if I'm being worshipped, that gives me certain responsibilities that I don't really want to deal with. But, you know, the other stuff is great. You made your own My Little Pony character. It's a demon alicorn and it's Luna Kid. Hey, well, I'm glad you're having fun expressing your creativity. The fandom really does have some banger fan-made songs. If I ever did gamer subs, what flavor would I go for? Oh, I've thought of this before. Like, blue cherry. Because I love cherry-flavored stuff. And you've heard of blue raspberry, right? Well, why can't you have blue cherry? So, and, like, I'm blue, so it makes sense. It's blue cherry because I'm quirky and unique instead of blue raspberry. Yeah, so it's cherry-flavored, but it's blue. So it's blue cherry. Artificial cherry flavor is good shit. It really is. It is just the good shit. You're so right. Yeah, if I had a Gamer Subs flavor, through some miracle I get popular enough for that, absolutely would be blue cherry. If I had an ice cream flavor, it would probably be like blue cherry cow. I think when something is something cow, that means it's got like chocolate chunks in it. So it would be like blue cherry ice cream with like milk chocolate chunks. Actually, what if it was like white chocolate chunks? I like white chocolate. Fuck everyone. Everyone who says white chocolate sucks, you're all wrong. So like blue cherry ice cream with like white chocolate chunks in it. We could call it blue cherry cow. Or I guess I'm a horse. You could call it like blue cherry horse. And if people know things that normally called blue cherry cow, they get it. It's like I'm being quirky, you know? Because like blue cherry instead of blue raspberry, that's quirky. And calling it horse instead of cow is also quirky. So it would be like blue cherry horse. And it would be blue ice cream, but it's cherry flavored with white chocolate bits in it. And that's the ice cream flavor I'd come up with. Alright, I need more snow. Yeah, I don't care what people say, it's not real chocolate. It's made from the same plant. It's made from the same plant. Everyone who says it's not real chocolate is fucking coping and wrong, and I will die on this hill. I will die on this. I went in the wrong door. I will die on this hill. Sounds like a nice sorbet. Coping and seething. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know about it being a sorbet, because a sorbet isn't normal ice cream to me. I'd want it to be like normal ice cream. Hey, someone didn't close Heart's door. How rude. Like I want it to be like hard serve, I guess. Like it would be called hard. Is it just called hard serve? Hang on, I missed a part of the song I really like. I'm gonna rewind in a second. But like, is it called hard serve? Because we all know soft serve, and since it's not soft serve, it would be called hard serve, right? Exactly, chocolate is chocolate. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat. Everyone agrees, chocolate's chocolate. Let me go back. When will I finally break? When will I finally break? Exactly, sorbet is a completely different texture. I want it to be like normal ice cream, like ice cream. And I'm gonna call it hard serve, because I'm assuming that's what it's called, because it's not soft serve. Sorbet is ice cream, and under the ice cream really is a crime against humanity. What actually is sorbet? Like, you see it sold at ice cream places, so you associate it with ice cream, but like, what physically actually is sorbet, and like, what is it made out of? Like, you assume it's ice cream because it's sold with ice cream. Not ice cream, that's what sorbet is, but that doesn't actually answer the question. That's saying what it's not what it is. It's dairy-free ice cream. That's all sorbet is? That they just take out the dairy? It's just normal ice cream, but they just yoink out the dairy? It's a kind of non-dairy ice cream, usually more tart and dense, usually made from juice. I see. I'm doing pretty good today. Usually I can't hit these low notes that well. Maybe the singing lessons are really paying off. And Soria's ingredients are who gives and a little bit of a fuck. I mean, I always liked rainbow sherbet. Wait, sorbet is different than sherbet, right? Chat, what's the difference between a sorbet and a sherbet? Because they're spelled differently. It is the same? A sorbet is the same thing as a sherbet? Then why are there two different words for it? Why the fuck do you need to... Oh, sherbet is a brand of sorbet. I see. I always loved rainbow sherbet. I always went to get it from a local ice cream place. Rainbow sherbet, I loved it. I've ever heard of the ice cream called Dust by Chocolate. Are you sure it's not Death by Chocolate? Because I've heard of Death by Chocolate. I'm assuming, I feel like that might be what you mean instead of Dust by Chocolate. Sherbet is a step between sorbet and ice cream. So does that mean it contains some dairy? It's made with like juice and dairy? You're saying any ice cream flavor that isn't cookie dough is objectively a failure of food product. Oi! Someone has never had Fenway Fudge. Someone has never had Fenway Fudge. Which is a travesty because I'm talking to a fellow masshole. That's what you meant, I thought so. Bro has never gotten Fenway Fudge, a tub of Fenway Fudge ice cream. It's not even sold at Fenway, it's at a grocery store. And Hood has a partnership with the Red Sox, and they get to sell Red Sox themed ice cream flavors. I've been loving Fenway Fudge since I was a kid. It's like chocolate ice cream with like fudge swirls and like chocolate pieces in it. Milk chocolate pieces in it that are shaped like socks. I'm assuming if you're not in the New England area, you wouldn't find it. Like, I have to assume it's a local thing because it's a local sports team. But yeah, I love me a tub of Fenway Fudge ice cream. It's by... I'm sure if you look, you could find it. We normally get it at... I think at Hannaford. Yeah, we normally find it at Hannaford, but it might be at other places. Cookie dough ice cream was your great opportunity. Cookie dough as a child, as neither mom nor grandma would let you eat it raw. I wonder if it would be possible for you to order eggs from Japan, but I don't know how they'd get here without spoiling. If you ever go to Japan, make yourself some cookie dough. Something about the way the Japanese raise their chickens means that their eggs don't have a chance of having salmonella, so it's totally safe to eat raw egg. There. And by extension, raw cookie dough with raw egg in it. You seen Fenway Fudge around there in New Hampshire? Yeah! Yeah, that's probably New England. That makes sense. So the camel is your favorite? I've never really been a caramel horse. I've never really been a caramel horse. Like, if it's in the middle of a piece of chocolate and I really want chocolate, I'll eat it. But, like, it's never been something I'll seek out by default. You could also try to whip up a batch of like, oh shit. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not great. Server went kablooey. Wasn't me, I love that. Default answer, wasn't me. Look at all the nice horses here. We actually get to see everyone on the server. Look at all these nice horses around. This has been a frequent occurrence over the past week. Oh, really? It was an emergency meeting. Okay, that's funny. Lots of peoples and lots of horses about. Emergency, okay, that is very funny. We did all get yunked in. Wonder if it could be that he interesting. We'll be back in a bit. Someone just turned into the fucking Ender Dragon. I guess we're just vibing. I mean, this is how you get back in the server. Will it let us in? No, Luna's trying to get in and it's not working. me! Nope. Nope. Server's down. Clicky noises. Unable to connect. Yes, server borked. No, not really, Rob, but it usually doesn't happen very often. This is a pretty uncommon occurrence, honestly. Obvious hot tub. I've made that joke too. I've used an end portal as a hot tub before because you look really cool. You really do look like you're in a hot tub. Like you see the particles coming off. It's very nice. Perfect screenshot. I've done this before. Hey! You pushed me out of my nice spot. How dare you? We have a Cosmic Crisp Apple. Yes! Getting several members of my chat hooked on Cosmic Crisp Apples was one of the best achievements of my life. They are amazing. Well, that's enough hot tub, I think. Whoa, the server it lives? Yay! Thank you for the information. Oh shit, I almost filled up my inventory. I didn't even realize how much I'd collected. Well, still let me teleport back to where I last was. Is it gonna remember? Hot tub horse time machine. Hey, stupid people, how dare you spawn when I was gone? I'm working here, you fucko. Wow, because we're in a cave that, like, echoed. That was pretty sick, actually. I didn't realize that, like, the sound mods I had made explosions echo if they're in caves. It's gonna do it again. Oh. Well, it didn't actually explode, so. Aw, there's even more cave there. There's even more cave here we'll probably have to fill in. Man. Oh well. It's for the property values, dang it. I'm gonna have my winter wonderland if it kills me. Yeah, server went fire, fire, fire. Kaboom. I do like how everything echoes in a cave. Oh, there that goes. I'll come back around to do down there. And yeah, exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes that's covered ludicrous amounts of a cave in snow. It's just how it works. I need more snow before I even know it. I'm kind of getting back into reading again. For my birthday, I asked for like Doctor Who books because I'm also getting back into Doctor Who. Not saying I was ever out of Doctor Who, but like I wasn't engaged with it as much as I was several years ago, and I'm getting back into it. So I put Doctor Who books on my birthday list. And I got a bunch, and I've been reading them, and I've been really liking it. I missed reading, honestly. missed reading. Because now when I have free time, I like read something on my phone or I play a game. But I have definitely missed reading, so I'm gonna try to do that more often. Very funny, Trifasu. You have a Doctor Who character encyclopedia? We have some kind of Doctor Who encyclopedia, but like, it's way out of date. It like came out in 2005, so it literally only covers the first season of the revival. That's how you got spoiled. Why the fuck would you read an encyclopedia before you've seen the episodes up to the point the book was published? That sounds like a you problem. The thing with encyclopedias is they kind of become out of date like every single year. They kind of become out of date like every single year. Knowledge equals power? Well, you could hold off on the power until you've actually seen the episodes. This sounds like a you problem. Hey, you bumped me, man! Let me play something down. Ooh, good shot. Trying to get your hands on Fallout Equestria? Go to eBay. Go to eBay, Robert. I'm sure there are some used copies there. And especially if you don't want, like, a first printing. Is it possible it's still in print, chat? Like, I think there have been multiple printings of it. Like, if you really look, Robert, I think it's far from impossible for you to get a copy of the book. Do you just want a physical copy for the sake of a physical copy? Because if you just want to read it, you can, like, it's available online for free. Like, when I first read it, it was literally just a giant Google Doc. Pretty sure when I first read it, it was literally just a giant Google Doc. So if you just wanted to read it, you can just find it online. But if you want it for the sake of just having a physical copy of it, which I get, you can find one pretty easy. If you want specifically a first edition printing, yeah, that's going to be significantly harder, I feel. Or at least pricey. Not difficult, at least pricey. You're in Chrysalis and you have a manager, so she went to go get you the bug, but it was. I'm sorry, Robert, that sentence doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't seem to relate to what we were talking about, so I don't get it. You've been trying to shoot it, wasn't a shock when you went to go get it? Wasn't in stock when you went to... Oh, you're not gonna find it at a bookstore, Robert. You're not gonna find it at a bookstore, Robert. It's a fan work. You have to order it online if you want it. Just get a used copy off eBay. You're not gonna find Fallout Equestria in a normal bookstore. It's even if it's an entirely legal fan work in an officially published book. You're not gonna find it at a book. Oh, you meant on... Really? I'm gonna go to eBay right now and... Hang on. I'm gonna look on eBay right now. Fallout... Equestria. Yeah. But there. It's... Okay, it's very pricey. It is even extremely pricey. Let me sort by... That's Fiara's book. That's Duck and Cover, that's something else. Dead Tree, that's Fiora. Duck and Cover. Bella Equestria Pink Eyes, that's different. Okay, they exist, but they're, cheapest one I can find is $550. So I found it on eBay, but the cheapest one, Fallout Equestria 2017 3rd edition, never read, near mint condition, $550. So how much do you want to dish out for it? How much do you want to dish out for it? Because it exists, and you can get it off eBay, but even a 3rd edition printing is apparently at like $550. It's not a bad thing you have $8,000. I mean, shouldn't you be saving? Like, if you really and truly want to splurge that much, you can. But, again, I just did a 30-second search on eBay. I think you should definitely, if you're going to spend that much on a book. Actually, maybe I didn't need to cover that. Let me dig that up. If you are literally going to spend that much on a book, I think that you want to do extensive research. I think that you want to do extensive research on what edition of the book. Like, if you're going to spend that much just to get a copy of Fallout Equestria, you should do your research on what edition you want to get. Because if you're going to splurge, you might as well go big and know exactly what you're doing, you know? Like, if you're going to pay that frickin' much, you really want to find out what edition you want if you're going to empty up your pockets like that. Oh, I didn't do that little corner over there. God, there is so much cave. There is too much cave. Illegal amounts of cave. You never knew Fallout Equestria existed. Really? It's existed from almost the beginning of the fandom. It's quite old at this point. Like, you see stuff for it everywhere. And not just the original books, but like, there have been printings of fan works of the fan work. Like, there have been printings of the fan works of the fan work. Like I'm surprised you've never come across it. May you join the server, Random Bear? I mean, sure, it's a public Discord server. You don't need my permission. Like, it's not even my server. This is a public server anyone can join. I just happen to play on it and be a sponsor. I'm not any sort of staff on it. And thank goodness for that. I'm done being staff members. Maybe I don't want to break the geode. Maybe I want to leave it pretty and natural. I don't know if you guys heard, but so I used to be a mod in like a crap ton of my friends' servers. Like I was like a giga mod. It was like, I think at my peak I was a mod in maybe like 13 different Discord servers for various pony streamers. At least. But I eventually figured out I'm stressed as hell. You're planning on getting all 5 books of Fallout Equestria. Fallout Equestria is a 5-book series? Like, I knew it was a fucking massive story. But I didn't realize it was like a 5 books. It was printed in 5 books. I just thought it was all in one massive book. Well, I don't need anyone to respect my decision. Like, in the nicest way possible, it ain't got nothing to do with any of y'all. I say I'm stepping down, I'm stepping down. I say I want this stuff to no longer be my problem and have free time. That's my problem, not yours. Ain't got nothing to do with your little munchkins. But yeah, over time I decided to step down from all of them. And I just stepped down from my final one today. So now I'm only a staff member on my own server. And that's not stressful because I know it's just not. I guess it's because I get to make the rules. I get to decide exactly what goes on there, no more, no less. I'm the boss. Servers are dictatorships, chat. Like, what the owner says goes. Servers are literally dictatorships. And you kind of gotta accept that. What the owner says goes. Servers are not democracies, servers are dictatorships. You are not in an authoritative position in any online community. It's liberating. I totally get that. Don't. Like, sure, especially at the beginning, I learned a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of important lessons. I've learned and grown from it. But oh my god, am I so glad I'm not doing that shit no more. My god, I'm so glad I'm done with that life. Ain't my problem is such a freeing feeling. Oh, what? Somebody in some other place that is saying to this other person, oops, I got nothing to do with me, sorry, not my problem, don't gotta learn about some random drama, it got nothing to do with me, nope. Will I ever try to make my own personal server? I don't want this. I think I just talked about my personal server, Trifasu. I said a couple times that the only server I'm still staff on is my own server. Trifasu, I've had my own server for like 3 or 4 years at this point. Like, hang on, let me look up exactly when I made my server, hang on. Hang on, when did I make my server? I have to turn off the streamer mode, hang on. Yeah, 2021, now this server has existed for like 4 years. The server has existed for like 4 years. You tried to find a link for the drum but never found one, you think you were stupid. I have an entire panel right there. I have an entire Twitch panel that just says Discord. Like, look down at my Twitch panels. There is an entire panel just labeled Discord, and the link, all that is in it is a link to my Discord. You found it? How did you miss it? I don't know. I genuinely don't know how you missed it. For those of you watching on YouTube, the link to the Discord is in the description. Below all the links to the mods. If you're watching on Trovo, the link is also in the panels. If you're watching on Facebook, the link is also in the description. If you're watching on Nemo, the link is on whatever you call that weird thing, that weird description thing down below. Don't actually know what to call it. Come on, chat. Please read my panels thoroughly. I have spent an ungodly number of hours tweaking them to make sure everything looked perfect and aesthetic and easy to read and like making sure the information was perfect. Like, I spent so long on my panels, chat. Please read them thoroughly. Admire them. Please, I've worked an unreasonable amount of time on them. Please peruse them at your leisure, but also very thoroughly and appreciatively. I even reordered my links. I have a panel for social links. And I even reordered them to make more sense. And I changed the little hearts next to them so it's pretty and it's now a rainbow. Please, I spend an ungodly amount of time. What's a panel? On Twitch, you're watching on YouTube, so you wouldn't see them. You're able to have in your About section a bunch of little areas. Like, where you can say different stuff about yourself or, like, give different information. You don't have them because you're on YouTube. So I put everything in the description instead. Everything I can fit, this kind of limited area. Minecraft is an awesome game. You never bothered to read a book at high school? Your brain does not want to read a lot? What? What? Can't believe this. I was always a voracious reader. I'll have you guys know that when I was in kindergarten, I could read at a 2nd grade level. I definitely read for leisure quite a bit. I'm getting like a cramp in my knee. You're watching me on the Xbox. Heck yeah! Now, which Xbox? There's like more than one Xbox, right? Like, which Xbox? You're gonna need even more snow very soon. Oh, dang it, it's another cave. Hate caves. Hang on, let me mute roleplay chat. See, the annoying thing is that you have to re-mute channels every time you join the server. The muting is temporary. Mans is on fire. The graph at school was just outdated and annoying and useless. I'm not quite sure it was, especially stuff you read in English class. Like, they had us read actual novels, like actual, like, books in English class, and I think there definitely was quite a lot of useful stuff there. Oh, you did private classes to learn English. I see. So you didn't have, like, American English classes where most of what you do is read books and then, like, talk about them. Okay. I need more snow. That's fine, Chief. You're watching while taking care of the dog. She's sleeping right now. You just need to be ready if she needs anything. Now, why do you need to watch the dog? Was your dog sick or something? I love looking at the mini-map. It's so pretty. I think because of Bobby, it actually stays loaded. I think normally, like, most of the stuff on the edges wouldn't be loaded in, but because of Bobby, it actually takes from Bobby, which is great. I love the mini-map, man. It's so cool. Parents have one answer than one taking care of her right now. I mean, sure, but it's a dog? Like, don't they mostly take care of themselves? Like, you fill the food bowl, you fill the water bowl, you play with them when they want to be played with, and then they just kind of deal with themselves. Jeez, you had to learn 4 languages in school? They only made us learn 1 to graduate, and I remember none of it. Minimaps are important to see where you're going. I guess, but I never really use it to see where I'm going. I just have it because it's pretty. I just have it because it's aesthetics. And it gives chat something to look at. Think of the minimap as like a form of dangling keys, but in Minecraft. Gives chat something to look at. Bye, Starfall. The finals ready to test your national English and on Cambridge for English to avoid the final test. But then what? Why did you take the French and the Spanish? Speaking of key jangles, let's see if I can do this without holding down the button with my other hoof. That's why you're so easily able to watch stream. Yeah, exactly. I work so hard to have all the settings for all the mods I have set so they're aesthetically pleasing as possible. Like, the stream is what's really important. There's your keys. So I do my best. There is so much I do behind the scenes, chat. So many tiny adjustments I make that maybe no one has ever noticed. Oh, seem to have filled things up. Hang on. But, like, it makes me happy, you know? I try to get things as pretty looking as possible. When I told you, did 4 years of French in middle school from 4th to 8th grade and Spanish from 9th and 10th grade. Interesting. Aw, see ya, Chief. Get you some rest. Get you some rest. Bye, Chief. Look, you have attention on screen. I get every second you showing Minecraft parkour while I actually play Minecraft. Well, I kind of enjoy going for a minimalism look. Like, on my streams, I prefer to have, like, a minimalism look. Which is why I don't have like, any overlays or anything. It's just me and the game, and that's it. Charity streams being the exception, because I always have all the cool graphics on for that. But personally, honestly, I think so many people have stream overlays these days that I think not using one makes you stand out more than using one. That's just my opinion, though. Ooh, there was like a hiccup burp there. Ooh, I almost filled my inventory. want to know I'm collecting. I need a lot. Am I a lot? I mean, I need a lot. A lot. A lot. Because even when we're done covering the ground, we gotta cover all the trees. You can't deny. May not know what the future holds, but hear me when I say that my past does not define me, 'cause my past is not today. Me just casually pulling out 100 plus cubic meters of leaves from my pocket. Hey, you gotta do tree repair somehow. You like more English? You like English more than your own national language. Interesting. Very interesting. It never occurred to me to rank speakable languages before in preference. Because I always thought they was more utilitarian, so like, why would you rank them? It might be because a lot of the people you know online, you communicate with them exclusively in English. So there's like... So there's just that association of English with like, all this stuff you've come to love online. Hydrate, that's a good idea. Minecraft is such a silly game if you think about it. What? What? What part of this game with the exploding green things? What? It is silly. If all the snow melted, that would be snow good. Ha ha ha. Bum 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 bum. I fucked that one up. I have now unfucketed it. Romanian is considered hard to learn. Romanian is made up of English, French, Spanish, Italian, Latin, a bit of German. Why not add some Slavic influence? Your language is the mother of all soups. Lulayan, thank you for subbing. Thank you very much. Now I thought English took a bunch from other languages too. You fixed it up. Yes, I unfucketed it. I fucked it up, but then I unfucketed it. Correct. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know what you guys can do if you really want to support me? You know what I want most right now? Server boosts. No, seriously, server boosts in my Discord server. If anyone has any extras just lying around, or like some that they could move from a server, I really want server boosts right now. See, I want to use that new tag system, but you need 3 boosts to do that, and you have to take those boosts away from the total you use for your server level, and I don't want to go down to server level. So we need 2 more boosts to get it. We have 8 boosts right now. We'd need, I think, yeah, we need 10 because 7 to keep level 2. And then 3 for the tags, for the server tag. I mean, I wouldn't say no to more than the 2 I need, because of course there's other features I could turn on if I hit level 3. But I feel like that's a way off. A ways off. And it's way more achievable to get those final 2 boosts. To get the tags. That's not a word? Well, I'm making it a word. I'm making unfucking it a work. Who's gonna stop me? I'm so Romanian language. Cheeseburger? I'm more of a hamburger type of girl than a cheeseburger. I prefer my burgers without cheese. Never been much of a cheeseburger type of gal. Oh, there's just random lava there. That's great. Do I have any dirt? I don't. Let me go home and get some dirt, because I think I'm going to plug that up, honestly. Mistakes, you gotta understand. A random light source ruins everything. Where am I going? Where am I going? What was I doing? Dirt! That's it! I know what I was doing. Hello, Christopher. Kiss you on your little head. Aw. He's such a good boy. Careful now. Careful. There. Or a chicken sandwich guy? Not a big fan of beef overall. Now, by chicken sandwich, do you mean it's just like a chicken breast, or do you mean it's like... It's like covered in breading? Like, let's get real specific here. Stranger Things Season 5 is coming out that year? You're so hyped. Oh! I've never been part of that fan. I've never seen a single episode, but I'm glad it's something you're excited about. I mean, I'll have mostly any type of meat. Mostly, I'm not a big pork or lamb person. I mean, if you put it in front of me, I'll eat it, but I much prefer beef or chicken. Also fish, I like fish. Man, this lava's draining way too slow. How's the girl supposed to cover a cave in snow if the lava's draining that slowly? Normal deep fry, does it matter if it's a patty or a normal breast? I mean, I prefer patty. I think the breading definitely adds something, personally. It goes back up. A strange little cave. Oh, fuck that up. Better. Anyway, today I'm doing a cheeseburger tonight. See, now, oh, it actually comes back out on a different side. So I would have had to cover this anyway, eventually. Interesting. Literally just went right through a mountain. Lots to cover, lots to cover. Beast burger. Please, can I has cheeseburger, please? I don't really fuck with Chick-fil-A, honestly. I'm queer, and I think the reason, like, Chick-fil-A is disliked by the queer community, I think the owner of Chick-fil-A has donated to some charities that have done some anti-queer stuff before. And that's why, like, queer people more or less boycott Chick-fil-A. So it's not somewhere you're gonna see me going, in general. Hi, Kenny. Again, it's not a blanket statement, but in general, you will see queer people avoiding Chick-fil-A. And like, I could be wrong, but I think that's the reason that the owner of Chick-fil-A has donated to some charities that have done some anti-queer stuff. You didn't know about that? Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. You can look it up just to make sure, because again, I am pulling on vague memories, and my memory is dog shit, but I think that's the reason why queer people more or less boycott Chick-fil-A. Not like an official boycott, they just don't go because it's the thing that you don't do. You heard about it? You haven't thought about it for years, yeah? Never been to a Chick-fil-A because of that. What's new lately? Kenny, have you heard of the Stabathon? Have you heard of the Stabathon, Kenny? You do not have that many fast food planes over where you live, says Trifossil, mostly Minecraft and KPC. Burger King recently came in Taco Bell. I've enjoyed Taco Bell. When I went to, what's it called? When I went to Furpocalypse in Connecticut, I think this was like 2022 or I think this was 2023. When I went to Furpocalypse in like 2023, there was a Taco Bell super near the hotel I was staying, so I just went there to eat all the time. Didn't know about it either, so I guess it's not really a universally known fact, but it's like it's a fairly decently well known, it's a sort of known thing, I guess. But you ate at Taco Bell, but it was overpriced because they didn't adapt their prices to your currency. I see. The other thing, Taco Bell is the Crunch Wrap. I don't even remember what I got, chat. I think I just got a taco. And it was just like meat and like tomatoes and like lettuce, and that was probably most of it. I think I just got a bog standard taco, but it was very yummy. I very much enjoyed it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love that because I have this. You can actually see the path in the distance. You can actually see the path in the distance. I love these mods. Like, tell me this ain't purty. Like, look me in the face and tell me that this ain't so purty. I don't think I have tried that, no. I think I've literally only, I am kind of a picky eater, chat. I know what I like and I don't often stray from it. So I think I just had a bog standard, like, taco or burrito or something last time I went. This looks better than some Pokemon games. Ouch. Ouch. The same way yourself? Yeah. Wouldn't surprise if a lot of people in chat are. I know a lot of my chat has the tism, and like having very specific food takes is also a tism thing, so it doesn't surprise me. You kind of like how Taco Bell doesn't try too hard. Ah, motherfucking stupid creeper face ass bitch! Hate that guy. You're a very plain guy when it comes to foods. Me too, more or less. Although I have been enjoying some spices lately. Like, I'm not saying I like things to be spicy, but I have been enjoying, like, having more spices on my food lately. Like, my mom added, like chili spices to, like, a hamburger helper, and oh my goodness gracious, that was amazing. That was amazing. I hope she does it again. You hate pickles on food. Yeah, I'm not a pickle horse. I've never been much of a pickle horse. I will pass on pickles. I'll always order things without pickles. Not much of a pickle horse. You like pickles? They good? Well, if for some reason, illogically, you were ever eating in the same place and I have pickles, I'll give them to you. How's that? we got more random lava. I need stone for this. Don't need a berry with pickles on it yet. See, I'm not the only person who's part of the no pickles platoon. The no pickles platoon. Is there a way to say a lack of something that begins with a key? So that we get like the full alliteration. The Pass on Pickles platoon, yes, we are. The Pass on Pickles platoon. I was trying to do a dramatic head tilt. Hang on, didn't quite work. We are. The Pass on Pickles platoon. It's not catching my mouth. Hang on. We are. The Pass on Pickles platoon. I hope I got it somewhere in there. Yes, my avatar's cute. Thank you. I love this form. I do like it. Like maybe I'll update someday, because of course there's always like teeny tiny things you see that you're like, maybe if I were to get it a second time I wouldn't get that. So I might upgrade someday, but like upgrading is just such an involved process and it takes forever, and I'm just like not up for that right now. So maybe someday, especially if the streaming thing really kicks off. But this is the form I think I'm going to be in for quite a while. Count you in on the Pass on Pickles platoon. Yes, our numbers grow! Our numbers grow, our ranks swell! With our minor dislike for pickles! I still have my throat if I keep that up. Legs asleep. Swap legs. Hey, welcome back, Brony Gamer. Do-do. Interesting. I had exactly 41 of each of those when I filled the hole. Fascinating. How'd that happen? Annoying how fast the grass dies if you accidentally place 2 blocks of snow on it. Oh, 1 layer of snow grass is completely fine, but you place a 2nd layer and it dies immediately. Like, what the heck? Man, now I am getting peckish. I kind of sort of skipped lunch. I had like a slightly large breakfast, but I did kind of sort of technically skip lunch. Even if I had a kind of large breakfast. So my tummy is doing the rumblies. I wonder what we're having for dinner tonight. I don't have a singing lesson tonight for once. So I can relax a little bit. Don't have to rush off quite as much. I mean, I'm probably still getting about the same time, but I won't technically be in a rush. Okay? Now I need more snow. Having beats a cold shower? I could never. First of all, I take baths, not showers. I've taken showers sometimes when I had to, but I much prefer baths. Second of all, cold? Absolutely not. I need hot water. I need to step into the tub and feel my skin burning off, okay? I need to step into the bathtub and feel my skin burning off. I need to feel the sins of the day just burning away. Otherwise, what's the point? One layer of snow grass is comfy like a blanket. 2 layers of snow grass is buried alive. I know, right? You're not fully clean unless you're flesh burning clean. Exactly. You're a gym guy and cold showers help the muscles a little after intense sessions. There's hot weather as a fleshing SL. Okay, that I totally understand under these circumstances. You already ate an egg, hash browns, a sandwich with bacon, and pancakes with no syrup. That is quite the breakfast. See, now you're making me more hungry. I'm already hungry enough, chat. My tummy's already doing the rumblies. I don't want to have to get a snack before dinner. Feel what I want to be. Be what I wanna be. Do what Creature City. Down in Creature City. You gotta love Shelly the Android Lobster, right? You gotta love him. Breakfast was simply meatball soup. Shout out to Grandma. I'm gonna be honest, meatball soup sounds amazing. I don't think I've ever had meatball soup before. That sounds interesting. You're a no syrup person? See, that I don't understand. That I don't understand. Me thinks Kenny hasn't had any real local New England maple syrup. Massachusetts maple syrup, like, sounds like someone hasn't had real small business New England maple syrup. Nah, man, I don't get it. I don't see how you could eat pancakes without maple syrup. That's like the whole point. You swear chat always finds a way to make you more hungry than you already am. I know, right? So much food. So also food and shouldn't tell me to help made you hungry enough you went and got a snack. I know it keeps happening. That keeps happening, dang it. You make a basic vegetable stock, put some meatballs against it for pork and beef mix and add some onion, add some tomato paste and boob. You have it. Tender balls add more flavor to the stock and very nutritious. Huh. That does sound tasty. I would eat that. Probably also because my tummy's rumbling, but still. It's gonna make your hands sticky. You don't want sticky fingers? What do you mean it makes your hands sticky? No, it doesn't. You use a fork and a knife. Are you telling me you eat pancakes with your hands? Wait, no. Stop everything. Stop everything. Are you actually telling me you eat pancakes with your hands? My bro. My dudeski. You use a fork and a knife. You stick the fork in, you cut a piece, and you put it in your mouth. Well, that's the entire problem! That's the entire problem! You eat it with a fork and knife! Who eats pancakes with their hands? The fact that I don't... Wrong button. The fact that I don't have hands notwithstanding! Yeah, what? You're crazy! Why the fuck you guys eat... No! How do you guys not get kicked out of any pancake restaurant you go to? Genuinely, how do you guys not get kicked out of any pancake restaurant you go to? Well, have you considered that if you eat your pancakes with a fork and a knife, you can have syrup on it without getting your hands sticky? Have you considered that? Try it sometime. It's very effective. Oh, oof. I hope you're able to go to a pancake restaurant. If you ever come to the US, definitely go to a Denny's. was somewhere. Chat, what's that breakfast restaurant that people are always supposedly having fights at? Is that Denny's? Which one is the breakfast restaurant chain that Americans are supposedly always getting into fights at? Waffle House? That's Waffle House? Go to a Waffle House. Listen to me, chat. Listen to me. If you see a foreigner, like a tourist, in a Waffle House, it is your God-given duty to get into a fist fight to make sure they aren't disappointed and get the full Waffle House experience. If you see a foreigner in a Waffle House, it is your God-given duty to get into a fist fight, not with the tourist, but with someone else. So that they get the real Waffle House experience, alright? You can't disappoint them. You can't disappoint them. I know I can put the music back. Look, I am explaining a very solemn duty, okay? This is very important. And you don't see pancakes. At home, you make pancakes paper thin and just roll them with the filling so it is made to be eaten by hand. Are those even pancakes? I feel like that's just a fancy crepe. I feel like you're just describing a crepe. Yeah, exactly. Get into the fight in front of them, not with them. Exactly. Yeah, that's a crepe. That's a crepe. Sounds like a crepe, but you do call it a pancake. Well, just because you call it a pancake doesn't make it a pancake. Pancakes or waffles? My knee-jerk reaction is I like both of them, and they both have their advantages. But my knee-jerk reaction is to say pancakes, just because I grew up eating them more. I mean, sure, waffles have all those pockets to hold the syrup in, but I've just, like... But I just... What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. You fold it and then eat it. Why? It's a pancake! No, this is how you eat a pancake, okay? What do you mean eat fries with a fork? Fries and pancakes are completely different! Fries are finger food, pancakes are not! No, this is how you eat a pancake, okay? You take the pancake, and then you take some butter with a knife and you smear the butter all over the pancake. And then you pre-cut it because it gets messy to cut after you put the syrup on. So you cut up the pancake into the sizes you like, into the bite-sized pieces. And then you drizzle the syrup on it. And then bit by bit, you take the fork, you stab a piece, you mop up some syrup, you stick it in your mouth, and then you repeat until the pancake is gone. That's how you eat a pancake, you fucking heathens. You can eat fancy fries would still be finger food. Doesn't make them not finger food. They can be finger foods. They're not supposed to be. What do you mean who puts butter on pancakes? The classic image of pancakes has butter. I bet if I Google image search pancake right now, it's all gonna have butter on it. Look, I'm gonna Google image search right now. See, look, tons of butter. Hang on. Frick this. Look at it. Look at this. Hang on. Add. Where is it? Window capture. There. Look. Okay, I gotta bring it down. Look, there's butter on almost all of these. Well, not almost all. There's a significant number of them with butter on them. Like the first few results all have butter. I gotta drag this down to below me. Look. Hang on. Almost there. Hang on. I gotta drag this down really far. Holy cow. I have so many sources. Jesus Christ, this takes forever. I have to drag this down in the load order. Almost there. Hang on. Ah, why am I so far down? Almost there. Hang on! I can gesture at things in a second. Almost there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Lock that. Like, look at this. Look at this, chat. Butter. Butter. Oh, you can't see. We can't see my cursor, but you can see... Hang on. Properties. It says capture cursor, but it's not capturing cursor. You're gonna have to trust. Look. Butter. Butter. That one's got butter. 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 That one's got butter. Look, butter. Butter on that one. A bunch of them have butter. Butter is totally a thing that a lot of people put on pancakes. Like, I'd say, I don't know, maybe just under half of these pancakes have butter. You don't make pancakes like that? Yeah, this is what pancakes mean. This is what pancakes mean to an English speaker. Because you can, there's like no variation. It's just... The only time you butter cans was in Wealth House America, and unfortunately there were no fights. Damn! I'm so disappointed that nobody got into a fight for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so disappointed that nobody did their duty and got into a fight for you. I hope there is a fight the next time you go to one. But yeah, butter is a completely normal thing to put on pancakes. Then you end up the plate and slurp up the syrup at the end, right? No, you don't slurp up the syrup. If you're at home and no one is watching, you lick up the syrup. Slurping the syrup is completely inefficient and gets it all over your face. If you're completely alone... Oh, thingy. Wow, okay. If you're completely alone, you lick up the syrup. Thank you very much. Really, the reason you went there was hoping for a fight to happen? I'm so sorry we disappointed you. I'm so sorry we disappointed you. See, chat? See? This is why your duty is important. If you see a foreigner in a Waffle House, it is your God-given duty to get into a fight in front of them, so they get the true experience, okay? This is why it's important. Hi, Runes. You know this server? It's a very good server. Search Clatit View. That's how your country does pancakes. Okay. C-L-A-T-I-T. If I can. Clatit. Yeah, those are crepes. Those are just straight up crepes. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm looking at it now, and those are just straight up crepes. You're playing it right now. Hell yeah! You search that, and it shows you the Wikipedia page for crepes. It jumps on. Those are just crepes. You gotta try some real American pancakes sometime. Slathered in butter and maple syrup. And maybe some other things if you're feeling particularly decadent. Oh, you're on my head. You never made the word pancake here. I mean, maybe you can look up a recipe for, like, American pancakes and, like, make them. Because while there are pancake mix over here, you could still make them from scratch. You would like to try a lot of things in the US, but you don't think your heart could take it. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you mean you tried pancakes with maple syrup? What do you mean it felt weird? That's like the only way to eat pancakes. Genuinely, how do you eat pancakes without maple syrup? How is it weird? That is the way to have maple syrup. What are you talking about? You're sitting on top of Triad's castle riding lore, so you'll be lurking a bit. Hey, nothing wrong with that. We love lurkers here. We love us some lurkers, right, chat? Right, chat? Cedia says, honestly, it should be fun eating American food. The problem comes when you live your whole life eating American, a couple weeks won't kill you. Yeah, you know, you can afford to splurge a little bit, you know? Your arteries aren't going to instantly clog over the first time you bite into an overly greasy giant hamburger. You're medically overweight. In your country here, it's harder to put on pounds in your size. You think you get a heart attack if you ever got loose in the US. I mean, it is extremely easy to be, quote, medically overweight. It is not hard to become, quote, medically overweight. Honestly, the BMI index is kind of bullshit. BMI index is kind of bullshit. Writing a version of the Book of Sunset Shimmer. Cool. BMI isn't a good measure of obesity. Exactly. Exactly. Doesn't account for fact muscle mass, or the fact people are just built different. Exactly. It's definitely not a catch-all, and we rely on it way too much. You are 5'10" with 242 pounds. You are near the bar of fat and obesity in medical terms. I'll have to take your word for that. I don't know the math. But still, like, weight by itself isn't, like, a bad thing. Like, weight and fat on their own aren't a bad thing. Like, they don't instantly make you unhealthy to carry some extra weight. There has to be, like, additional consequences before it's really a problem. Like having extra weight on you, it isn't a bad thing by default. There has to be something, like, on top of that. So you could be overweight and still be a very healthy person. There's so much to cover, I'm losing it. It keeps on bulking you. You never want to be stick weight. You want to be on the bigger side, and yeah, your blood tests show you're okay in most parts. See, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You're not unhealthy. I think having a few American foods wouldn't do you much harm. FireHud can have a lot of benefits if you're thinking about it. It keeps you warm. It's a natural insulation. It can help you float so you're less likely to drown. If you get stabbed, it protects your organs because, like, if you've got enough of it on your belly, it goes in the fat and not the organs. Well, more for your partner to hold, you know? Like if you, like, nothing wrong with like, I'm not saying that skinny people can't get dates. That's not what I'm saying. But, like, some people, like, a bit more body mass to squish at night, you know? Lithium, thanks for raiding in. How you guys doing? Exactly, more of you to love. What were you guys up to on stream? Literally just opened this tab like 3 minutes ago. Exactly, big cuddly bear. Exactly. And I bet you're nice and warm too, which is nice for cuddles. Like, if you're skinny, you don't hold heat well, so your partner has to warm you. But if you're bigger, you know, you can warm them. Not after a cold shower, no. Fair enough. I mean, you guys know I'm a swim horse? Like, I'm an athlete. So I'm built with some muscle. Like, I'm not slim because I have to build up muscle for swimming. Did you know swimming is a type of exercise? It's one of the most calorie-burning exercises. So I have a great excuse to eat a lot of food. Because swimming is one of the exercises that burns, like, the most calories. It's great. Yeah, I need the calories. Can you just burn calories in a furnace? Unfortunately, it does not work that way. Don't want to get in the water. Requires you to shed clothes and wear things you don't like. I'm sure you could find a bathing suit that suits your sensibilities if you really looked. Then come the Giga Chads, the Navy SEALs that consume 8K calories per day to survive. Really? Holy shit! Chat, I've never once wanted to join the army, the armed forces in my life. I've never once wanted to join the armed forces in my life. Hearing that Navy SEALs get to consume 8K calories a day, that is the first thing that has ever managed to make me think even for a moment. Like, they should put that on the recruiting posters. Holy shit. Like, are you kidding me? This is America. You put that on the recruiting posters, they're gonna get way more people. Why haven't they done that? From this stupid fucking phase I call you. Ooh, Bonnie. I want to pause. Hang on, I'm gonna be chatting. This is one of my favorite songs. Ever get that feeling after you're in the pool for a long time, then you try to walk on and it feels like someone turned up the gravity? I don't think so, but maybe I'm just so used to it. That's a lot of snow. It is! It is! It's all about aesthetics. Okay, back to song. Shh. All I hear is get to eat lots of calories. Shh. I can't chat it. Okay, back to music. Since I was a filly. I'm gonna rewind a little bit in the song. Which fucking phase I call love. Ooh, Bonnie, won't you show me how to live? I've been under a rock since I was a filly. Ooh, oh, Bonnie, do you remember who I am? You picked me up when I was at my lowest. Oh no. Ooh. Been up at 7 p.m. Nothing to do. Just wanna talk to you. It's been practice, practice, practice for the recital coming up. I'd rather be online, so I don't really give a fuck. Ooh, Bonnie, won't you show me how to live? I've been under a rock since I was a filly. Ooh, oh, Bonnie, you remember who I am? You picked me up when I was at my lowest. Oh no, Bonnie, oh Bonnie, Bonnie, oh Bonnie, oh Bonnie, Bonnie. Been thinking about you since you left, and we're really best friends, but you're stuck in my head. When you're coming back, stay courageous, sweetie trots. Office I nothing less reunite son. Ooh, please just call me back. Oh, oh, together we'll be alright. Oh. Stop making a sing-along, darn it. Never! Okay, fine, I'll pause for breakfast. Hang on. Okay, there you go. Hi, Extreme Cherry. Do 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 do. Did you ever read the letters I sent? I left them on your desk when we were young. I felt this way for a really long time, but I was so scared, so scared. When my life is feeling right, when I see For a while I would ask, should I fucking die? Or who am I if I live tonight? Oh, 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 I wish it were easy to tell you the demons I face when I sleep at night. I just want to look out for your soul innocent. If you will love yourself, let me hold you instead. I remember. So let's try again. Let me live again. Oh, 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 I saw that hydrate. I don't think autism would disqualify you from the military, at least not in the US. I think there's another fuck ton of people with autism in the military. In fact, I think autism in many ways would, like, it depends what type of autism you have, I guess. Well, you know, a lot of really, really smart people have autism, and they definitely want really, really smart people in the army. So I don't think that would necessarily be a disqualifier unless it was a fairly severe form of autism. Rodman! Thank you for the follow! Do whatever's best for you, Extreme Cherry. That's all I can say. Do whatever is right for you. That's fine, Extreme Share. We do try to steer away from extremely depressing topics anyway. I don't have to call you Rodman, just call you Rodman. I know. You got the username set up like that, so I gotta say it at least once, you know? How you doing, Rodman? You'd say it like that at least once. Exactly. Do 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 Why is it hot? It's too hot. I know, right? Hot as fucking balls out. What the fuck is this bullshit? What the fuck is this? I hear there's a chance they're gonna break the all-time high for June in Boston today. Like, that's fucking nutso. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? 92 degrees. It's hot everywhere. I hate it. Like, a little bit of hot is okay, but, like, you shouldn't step outside and, like, feel like your skin is burning off. Makes... I knew you were following me. I saw you. Gotcha. Dummy click heat. That's one way to put it, I suppose. How you doing, Gothling? Can these fuckers please leave me alone? Fuck these guys. I do not like their stupid faces. That is stupid. Hell. There you go. Praying to the gods to stop burning you alive. Do you not have AC where you are? Do you not? It's 101 in New Hampshire, dear Lord. Do you not? You do? Then what? Do you not have it cranked? Or did you have to go outside for some reason? I'm being hassled. Is it hard enough to sweat balls off yet? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't have those. I don't have those. I cannot give you an answer to that. I'm very sorry. Even with the AC on, then crank it even higher. Put some fans in too. Like, we got the AC cranking in my house. We have central air and it is freezing in here. It's amazing. Actually starting to get goosebumps. You have 3 fans on full blast and AC on full blast. Is my AC just better than yours? Like, why are you dying and I'm not? I don't understand. Maybe it's time to get your AC fixed? Like, if you literally have your AC on full blast and it's still hot in your house, I feel like at that point it's long past time for an AC tune-up. Your mom has the window open. What a woman. So I need to get a new yummy AC. Seems like you should have done it before now. I don't know what doing. And we need more of these. We need more snow. Everything is so pretty. It's like a weird line of... Oh, someone must have cut down a tree here. Some of it should probably stay. There we go. That's better. That looks weird. makes the game look pretty great. Yeah! Being able to see further into the distance is amazing. I just wish I had like one of those super powerful GPUs so I could crank it up to like 64 chunks and we could see stuff super far away, super duper far away. And everyone would be like, oh my god, it's amazing, but it's already pretty cool. Wait, thunderstorms, please let it rain? Oh, not me. I love me a good thunderstorm. The bigger, the better. I love me a good thunderstorm. Dude, like on my birthday, they were saying on like the weather news that there was supposed to be thunderstorms, but they were like scattered thunderstorms, and we never got any. And I was so disappointed. There were supposed to be big thunderstorms too. I was so excited for there to be a massive thunderstorm on my birthday, and then there wasn't. Don't you, when your power goes out, or internet? I suppose internet going out would be a bit annoying. But still, power before a thunderstorm usually comes on fairly quickly. And it's like a little adventure. But most thunderstorms, I find the power doesn't go out. It's very, very uncommon. So I usually just get to sit back and relax and like watch the show. Thunderstorms because they're loud? Alright, I mean, I can stand the sound, especially when I get all, like, the pretty lights. And I mean, I don't know, I just enjoy the whole experience. But I understand everybody's different. Bye, Flatters! Good night! Like, give me some, like, super dark gray skies, like crazy, like, very dark. And, like, the wind is howling. And, like, you see a little bit of like, yeah, you're starting to see just a little bit of hail. Like, the wind is very important. Like, for a real, like, great vibes thunderstorm, you need a super dark sky. Like, extremely dark. And you need the wind. The wind is very important for the vibes. It has to be noticeable. They have a noticeable wind. Howling is great. And then, of course, the rain. Like you really want it. Pouring is great. Pouring definitely adds a lot of points. But like, very frequent lightning and thunder strikes, very good. But, like a nice heavy rain. Like, you gotta get the vibes right. I want like a nice, strong, dark, windy, loud thunderstorm with like heavy rain and bright light. Like, give me a good old storm. Like, come on, we're having like a record-breaking heat wave here. Give me a good old thunderstorm to cap it off. Love me a good storm. You get to huddle up and be all cozy as it passes. I love that you can see the wheat and everything. Like, you can see all the shapes on the mini-map. I love that so much. No, I'm not yawning. Maximizing my oxygen intake, that's what I'm doing. What do you mean? No. What, you've never maximized your oxygen intake before? That sounds like a skill issue. And see, Wings very much not on fire. I'm a water horse after all. Humph. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Maximizing my oxygen intake. If you guys have never maximized your oxygen intake before, that's just a skill issue and it ain't my fault. Need a lot of oxygen for stuff like this, you know? Lot of oxygen. You like crunchy pancakes, Nathan? Do you mean like I can understand crunchy waffles, but crunchy pancakes? Like crunchy crepes? Oh sure. Crunchy waffles? Sure. Crunchy pancakes? Are you insane? Unless of course you're putting something in it that makes it a little... Well no, usually stuff you put in it just melts. So yeah, you are correct. Crunchy pancakes. That's not a pancake! A pancake's not supposed to be crunchy. That's heresy! Absolute heresy! Want a crunchy pancake? Just go get a crepe or a waffle. Is your skill issue when you bend 2 kilograms above you? Your first thought is to survive. Well, maybe maximizing your oxygen intake would help. Ugh, so many heretics in my chat. I can't believe this. How many of you are part of the crunchy pancake heresy? For shame, for shame. Oh, I accidentally filled. Oh, there were just chickens in the corner for some reason. Wait, what? Stream is down? What the fuck you mean stream is down? Stream is up on my end. What do you mean? Stream is not down. What? Is the YouTube stream still up? Stream is still up on YouTube. Twitch shat itself. Stream is still up on YouTube. Twitch seems to have shat itself. Am I back? Am I back yet? Hello? It does work now, okay. Darn you, Twitch! Hi, everyone. Stupid Twitch. Twitch frickin'. How dare it betray me like this? Grrr! I'm glad we're... It's not karma! It's Twitch being a bitch! That's not karma, that's just Twitch! Twitch is just like that. That's got nothing to do with karma, and even if it did, I have so much good karma built up, it doesn't matter. My vibes are so immaculate that that bad karma can't even touch me, so there! You heard pancakes, you're here. Toonslayer, great. People in chat are saying they like crunchy pancakes. Tell them that this is sacrilege and heresy. Tell them that this is heresy. If you want a crunchy pancake, get a waffle or get a crepe. Crunchy pancakes, my ass. This is heresy. Thank you, Pokemaniac. See? Pokemaniac is actually sane. This is mahogany. Oh, shut up. I don't hate crunchy things. Okay, crunchy things are tasty, but some things are just not supposed to be crunchy. Pancakes are meant to be fluffy. Crunchy pancakes it's just an oxymoron. It doesn't work. It's not a thing. See? Yeah, exactly. Crunchy waffle, great. Crunchy crepe, sure. Crunchy pancake, burn at the stake. No, you silence, you shut it. It's my ding-dang stream. You can shut your faces. This is not a democracy. My channels are dictatorships. You love bacon, and bacon is really good. I love me some bacon. Bacon. See, bacon, that's something that's supposed to be crunchy. Not too crunchy, though. Like, if it's completely crunchy top to bottom, you're doing something wrong. It's gotta be a bit crunchy, but also a bit soft, you know? It has to be a little bit of both. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still eat fully crunchy bacon. You will never get me to not eat fully crunchy bacon. You put bacon in front of me, I will eat it. But I think the best bacon is, like, but mostly crunchy, but it has to have a bit of soft so you don't feel like you're chewing on rocks. Someone say bacon. Yes. Bacon. Great, now I'm getting more hungry. Man. Ugh. Ooh, Figura, this is my one of my favorites. There was very much a horse burp there, yes. The horse is very much hungies. Horse technically skipped lunch. Horse had a fairly large breakfast, but horse did technically skip lunch, so yes, horse is hungies. Do I like French toast cereal? Probably? I can't recall what that's like, but I like cereal and I like French toast, so I probably like French toast cereal. The forest quite serene is what makes you feel free. One without the other is a paradise lost. One without the other is a fallacy. Baby needs her keys. Yeah. It's so sinister to draw blood for it. The future is now. The torch is lit. And we all fall in so neatly. Can we coexist? How can I have faith that a flower will be missed? Spread your wings, don't look back. Fly into the sun. Only then will we become full undone. The future is mine. The past is regret. You're here in my arms. We've nothing to fear. This stream has been mostly food conversations. Man! Do-do-do-do-do. Skies without blame. Fall into the rapids. Cool your feathers and your face. We're comfortable. The future we must embrace. Do 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 do. Doesn't help for most of us. It's practically dinner time. It really is. Like right after stream ends, it's gonna be dinner time. Past midnight, so no dinner for you. Why are you awake? Why are you awake? Why are you not doing the EPs? You know I hate it when my chat does this. You need to eat these. Goodness gracious. Because you do not sleep? Yes, you do! Go to bed or no bacon for you. Exactly. Thank you. You want bacon? You must go to bed. No bacon for people who don't sleep. High energy pony here eats for the weeks? No! Look, bacon is a breakfast food. And if you don't sleep, you're not breaking your fast. And so it's not breakfast. And so you can't have bacon. So go to sleep. Exactly. If you're threatening you with no bacon, be scared. Exactly. So go eats. Go eats. Because if you don't eat, it's not breakfast. If you don't eat, it's not breakfast. And if it's not breakfast, why, you can't have bacon. So go eats. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. I am not your mom and you're a big boy, you can stay up. Fine, if you're that desperate to not have bacon, who am I to stop you? What if they're a bat pony? Then they should be sleeping during the day. No one gets off from sleeping. No one is excused from sleeping. I'm being shot at. Die. Die. You're seeing fog. No, it's just snow. If one of your OCs is a skeleton pony, can you tell these skeleton ponies to fuck off and stop shooting me? You know, it gets annoying after a while. You don't need to worry about me revoking your baking privileges. That's because you get plenty of sleep, right? That's because you get plenty of sleep, right? 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 Oh, fuck off, you stupid zombos! You're too Missy Skellington, I can hear you. Fine enough of Mr. Zombos tonight. I am just so awake. What? The nice cool air from the air conditioner isn't putting me to sleep. No, I am not too relaxed. Blowing my eyes isn't making the situation worse. No. Might be a little too nice in my room if I'm gonna be honest. Ugh. No, I am awake. Hang on. Yes, maximum awakeness force. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I should be on a tree for this. I don't want a zombie to eat me. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm alive, awake, alert. I'm alert, awake, alive. I'm alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic. I'm telling you guys, that shit actually... Ooh, I think I lagged for a second. I'm telling you guys, that shit actually works. I think I'm dropping frames. Am I dropping frames? It says I've dropped some frames. I hope that's done. I'm telling y'all, that shit really works. My draw distance is stellar. Thank you. Yeah, I went with 32. I wanted to go with 64 because it looked fucking baller. but it was constantly hitting 100% GPU utilization. I'm like, that doesn't seem like it would be stable if I was also streaming and also running a VTuber model. So 32 it is. So a few frames drop, yeah, it seems to be better. Okay. Eats crispy, yummy bacon while not getting any sleep at all. Then it's not breakfast. Oh. Believe this. Bacon is too powerful. You can't be eating bacon by itself when it's not the morning. Bacon is so powerful that you can only either have it by itself once a day or have it within other foods. It's too powerful. You can't have it solo when it's not breakfast. What have you done? What have you done? Fuck. Bacon is like the enriched uranium breakfast foods, exactly. Ungodly power. It must be tempered by being confined to breakfast, unless it is used within another colony experience. For example, a BLT. BLTs are so yummy. I should get a BLT. I haven't had a BLT in a while. Oh, Thunder! Thank you for killing that thing for me. Bacon would be the villain of a healthy cartoon show. I don't want... It's not evil. Bacon isn't evil. Just because he has powers beyond our comprehension doesn't mean that's his fault. Don't be so mean to Mr. Bacon. Oh, it's snowing! Look at that, it's snowing! Now there's even more snow around. Whee! This is so pretty. Me crazy. Yes! What gave it away? What gave it away? Hi, Death and Island. Remember, kids, if you take the vegetables off your double burger with bacon, it's less calories. As you say, hello, celebrities. No, there's not. There's no rats in Minecraft. Unless you mod them in. But in this server, there are no rats in Minecraft. Protagonist syndrome. Protagonist syndrome. Oh. What the heck? What was that? So did you guys see that? There were different blocks that were actually there for a second. It looked like copper. What kind of fucking bug was that? The silverfish, though, those things are kind of like rats. There's no silverfish anywhere near me. You can't psych me out that easily. I don't think silverfish would make me crazy. Silverfish are not within the same animal species as rats. family, whatever. They're pretty distant. I ain't worried. Only you could feel my racing heart. Yeah, it looks like ancient debris isn't like copper. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. 27 is not that old. 27 is not that old. As mildly alarmed I may be to realize that I'm somehow already 27. 27 is not old, so shut your traps. You've seen a bug before in the resource world, but never in the main world. Really? It's like you see nether blocks in the overworld, and overworld blocks in nether, but only when breaking a block and only for a moment. Why the fuck does that happen? That's weird as shit. Thank you, Trifasu. Thank you. Well, even though you're 19, your back is breaking down. Oof. Oof. Can we get some Fs in the chat for their back? That sucks, man. I'm sorry. Really, we're bugger. I have no idea what causes it. It is weird. Why would you need to modify, like, how things break? As it was meant to be. This is my destiny. Bum, bum, bum. Pretty deep cave. I wonder how far we should go with this. I think I have a pretty decent back. It hasn't failed me yet. Server X-ray measure. Oh, that would explain it. Thank you, Delta. That would explain it. Okay. Kind of cool, actually. Seeing you swimming, I keep my body healthy. I do. At this time. Oh. I need more snow. Oh yeah, we get the rain sound effects. What's in the anti-X-ray measure? Blocks showing blocks that shouldn't be there when I dig a block up. It like showed like nether blocks, it looked like, or something. I think they just shoved in some random blocks just so that breaking a block you didn't see X-rays. I don't know the specifics, something like that. What kind of swimming? Like casual intense? I am a professional competitive swimmer. I am a lifeguard, I am a swim teacher, and I am a professional competitive swimmer. So you can assume that there is some rather intense swimming in there. Uh-oh, is game lagging? Well, how's my ping doing? Oh, shit, that's a that ping is terrifying. What do you mean my ping is 1500? What do you mean I have 1500 ping? Hello? Is the stream okay? Okay, we seem to be going back to normal. Internet is still choosing to shit itself. Is stream okay, chat? I don't know why it's doing that. Internet didn't used to do this. What the fuck is this shit-ass ping? Stream is still live? Okay, chat. Yell at me as soon as the stream dies. If the stream dies, start yelling at me immediately so I know. I'm gonna assume as long as no one is screaming at me that stream went down, that stream is back up, regardless of how dog shit my ping apparently is. Was the server having trouble? I don't think so, because everyone else on the server is fine. And this has happened before, and sometimes when it's happened, the stream has died on Twitch. So I think my internet is occasionally shitting itself and having small blips, even though the blips don't seem to be affecting YouTube. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's definitely something. Yeah, I have more dropped frames than earlier. Something about my internet has been naughty. You wouldn't know if it's the server as you're writing. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, more. I think my ping is actually slowing down my snow gathering. I think my ping is likely slowing down my snow gathering. It ain't responding as fast as it should be. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh, yeah, there goes my ping up again. 300. Being so mean to me. It's being so mean to me, chat. Yeah, I keep dropping frames occasionally. There's something about my internet is making it shit itself. Crashing the game from so much snow. My internet is making it shit itself. Crash. Yeah, something is just fucked. It's fuckaroonied. It's fricked. Ah, there goes the internet. There goes my bitrate. There goes my bitrate. Yep, there goes the bitrate. Lag, yep, there goes the bitrate. Holy shit, are we back yet? Nope. Oh no, it's just dead. It's, shit. Yeah, no, stream, it's okay now? Stream went down for a moment. My bitrate is bouncing up and down like a yo-yo. My bitrate is bouncing up and down like a yo-yo and I'm terrified. You know what? We're gonna end in a minute anyway. My My bitrate is bouncing up and down like a yo-yo. And I am terrified! So we are going to find somebody to raid! Because it's almost the 3-hour mark and we were going to end soon anyway. So let's find somebody to raid. I do not like the look of that. That is horrifying. It is literally bouncing up and down like a yo-yo. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I don't like this. This is evil. There is some evil going on. I mean, I'm going to raid before... Okay, we're going to say hi to Figura. Let's make sure Figura is not on the BRB screen. Completely shat itself. The stream is not loading. Hi, Amber. Thank you for the 10-month resub. I mean, my internet has just pooped itself. My internet has just pooped itself. We're gonna try to raid Figura anyway and just kind of pray to the Twitch gods this works. Raid and the Twitch gods. Pray to the Twitch gods, chat. I know, I gotta go eat too. I'm very hungry. Good to know at least it's fine on YouTube. Ish. Alright, start raid! Please work! Yes! I was able to hide the raid thingy so I don't have to see how many people are raiding in the future. Haha! I was able to use U-Block. And I blocked him, the thingy that shows me how many people are raiding in, so I don't have to see the metric anymore. My mental health will skyrocket, because I won't know how many people were watching me. I'm a genius. Alright, Twitch people, we're gonna raid. Everyone else, have a nice day. Thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I'll see everyone whenever you can join me next. Evacuate the Pegapool Twitch feed itself. Bye! Oh, sure, now the bitrate goes back to normal. Fuck you. Bye, guys! Bye!